Alright, hey everyone, Whatabout here, and welcome back to Dragon Quest Builders 2. Or, I guess if you caught my demo, or if you didn't catch my demo, welcome to it. I don't know, I am here today. I haven't been streaming for a normal amount of time today, but anyway. Dragon Quest Builders 2 is finally properly here, and before we get started, I should probably mention that I kind of sort of have a press copy for this that Square Enix sent me, but it was kind of useless because I had already bought the deluxe edition version of this game, so I'm not really sure. Screw the FTC and their stupid guidelines, but I had to say that anyway. And thank you, Square Enix, for sending this to me. Oh, hi, claim builder bonus. Create an account if you want to enjoy the game's online features. Well, this is... I have to, like, log in. I might have to hide stuff. I hope not. Account has been registered successfully. Oh, hey. I get the historic headwear. Yes. Equip these items to change your character's headgear or a hairstyle to that of the hero or heroine from Dragon Quest Builders. Yes, that's so nice. You can only change your appearance in this way once you progress to a certain point in the game. Oh. We also get the Dragon Lord's throne. Continue an existing game or start a new one. Do not turn off the system while the game's loading. Okay, that's fine. So, I could continue from the demo, but in case, because I'm going to be listing this as episode 1, in case some people have already missed it, I am actually going to start from the very beginning, even if some of you guys have already seen this, just in case. Anyway, start a new game. Time to design your character. We're going to be this guy. And hair color. I gave myself this hair color last time. And I think eye color was pretty close. I was hoping it would be like more saturated, but it is not. Let's see, and skin color is... I don't really know. I was kind of hoping we could change like what our hair looks like, but whatever. Okay, change our name. Dude. I almost called him Doob. That would be bad. Are you happy with this character? No! I can't wait to put a hat on him. No, just the game settings. Probably just leave maximum run on, at least for now. I'll mess with the rest of these later. Their character outline, vibration. Let's keep that off, because I don't care. Mini-map style, fixed. Music should be good. Let's make the message speed faster, because I don't need it to be slow. And that should be okay. This should be fine. The Return of Dude. It's the name that I use whenever I don't have a better name, and it also amuses me greatly. Because I get a bunch of people showing up to be like, by the way, did you know that dude means dead in Dutch? And it's like, yes. I'm very aware. But it's actually a reference to Disgaea. Anyway, learned the recipe for stackable slime. Sun sigil block, star sigil block, moon sigil block, water sigil block, soul sigil block, Dragon Quest logo, ornamental chimera wing, ornamental medicinal herb. You'll be able to use your downloaded content once you've progressed to a certain point in the game. Venture forth, my children, and destroy all before you. Do I have to press X? Like, I don't know. That thing behind, by the way, pay attention to that. It's important. Thus decreed the great and glorious High Priest Hargon, and lo, his minions of mayhem did march out, rank upon rank, to ravage the land and strike fear into human hearts. Our unholy father then gave up his mortal form so that Malroth, master of destruction, might be reborn, and the world be consumed by catastrophe. Alas, mighty Malroth was defeated but at the hands of the despicable spawn of Erdrick before Hargon's glorious vision would be brought to life. The moon has waxed and waned many times since that fateful day. Now peace reigns supreme, and our order has been scattered to the four corners of the earth. Tell me, brothers and sisters, what does a monster do when backed into a corner? It bites, I say. We must do everything and anything within our power to bring this world to ruin. Huzzah, huzzah! All hail Hargon! Praise be to Malroth! Oh, hellish father, hear our prayer. Deliver us from this world of oblivion. Lead us ever onwards as we build your dominion of darkness. Together! No, I meant to pay attention to the chair behind Hargon. Because we're going to make that, and that's going to be the only chair we put in any building if we can. No, I meant the giant four-armed thing. Because that's Malroth. I did some research between the demo and now. Anyway, dude. You are the hero who will save this world. Arise, my child, your destiny awaits. The look on your face! I was only ribbing you, my child. You're no hero. I know that much. You're one of them builders, right? No. You're telling fibulas now. I've got it on good authority that you're a builder, so you can drop the act. Still, at least you're not a master builder. You might only be an apprentice, but that'll do. I've actually got just the job for a lad like you. Once you've wiped the sleep from your sockets, come and meet me up on deck. Okay. Stairs are no match for you, I see. You just can't keep a good lad down. Now, as you'll no doubt have spotted, we're sailing on the open ocean. You've got no chance of escaping, so don't even bother trying. Not that you'd get very far anyway. You're nothing but skin and bones. Here, get this down your gullet. It's fresh from the captain's table, which is where sorry, I pressed X a little fast. Oh well. Dude can't remember when he last ate. The thought of food makes his stomach start rumbling. Okay, so we can eat. Help. Alright, bye. Whee. Wow, I didn't even get to the water. Man overboard, it's the builder. Drag him out of the drink, lads. You thought you could escape, did you? We're not finished with you yet. Sorry, I always have to do that. Down in one. That kelp's pretty tasty, isn't it? The pungent aroma and slimy texture make for a spine-tingling combination. You should thank your lucky stars you got to scoff such a scrumptious snack, because it'll be the last meal you ever eat. Yep, you heard me right. You'll be dead soon enough. But don't worry, you won't be shuffling off this mortal coil just yet. I've got plenty of hard graft for you to be getting on with first. You can wipe that lily-livered look off your face. I'm not going to send you to the cemetery anytime soon. So as long as you've got some life left in you, I'll give you a chance to keep hold of it. But you'll have to follow my orders to the letter. What's that? You want to know who we are and what you're doing here? If you're that desperate to find out how far up the creek you are, without a paddle I might add, go and talk to those 5 monsters beneath the flag over there. Well, if it isn't the master builder. You all owe me an apprentice, but you're prancing around like you own the place. Honestly, you can't go anywhere these days without bumping into an insolent little builder hell-bent on undoing all the hard work. The oil going down the pan, that's for sure. Only choice is to eliminate bothersome builders like you, one by one. You're that apprentice builder to be damned candid, aren't you? I must admit, I feel a few pangs of sympathy for you. It's not very nice to know that your end is nigh. The ship keeps swaying from side to side. I feel a bit seasick. What's that? Do you want to know where we're sailing to? I haven't the foggiest. The higher-ups would never tell stuff to a lowly little Draki. Hello, Kuben. We're the last surviving members of the Children of Hargon. The ones who didn't get squished. We're going to bring this world to its knees, all in the name of the great and glorious High Priest. What's with all the slurping? I'm just salivating at the prospect of squashing you goomans once and for all. Middenheld, Cannock, Moonbrook, from forth these three kingdoms did come the hated heroes, the scions of Erdrick, and laid almighty Hargon low. With his dying breath, our exalted leader surrendered his mortal form, so that Malroth, the Lord of Destruction, could be born. Alas, he too was vanquished. But that does not mean that all hope is lost. No, I say. Hargon's ambitions did not perish with him. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day we will reduce this world to ruin. Oh, right. I have to go back. I'm not doing quests yet. So, you talk to the rest of the crew, eh? Obedient little blighter, aren't you? So, now you know we're the last survivors of the Children of Hargon, loyal servants of the mighty Master of Destruction himself. That means you builders are our sworn enemies. We're sailing the ocean. Well, he just killed me. We're sailing the ocean blue, rounding up pesky vermin like you, along with anyone else who gets in our way. You want to know what we're going to do with all these builders? Only the higher-ups know for sure, but I'll make no bones about it. I reckon you lot are up for the chop. Still, that doesn't mean we can't make the most of what little time you've got left. Just be thankful you can be of some benefit as your final moment draws ever closer. Listen up, Builder, unless you want to spend the rest of your life behind bars, or worse, you'll do as I say. So here's the deal. Last night's storm messed up my ship good and proper. I want you to make things shipshape around here again. To start with, I want you to break up all the driftwood strewn about the deck and bring me the wood when you're done. Go on, chop chop. Fist of steel. Punch everything. Okay. Right. I thought for a second one of the objectives was to punch the imp, and I got confused. Let's see. Wander, can you switch into the Japanese voices? No. I mean, I can start speaking in English, but that would be about as far as I could get. Well, well, my deck looks much better shape now you've picked up all that wood. No flies on you, eh? Still, I suppose being given the chance to save your sorry skin will tend to give you a kick up the coccyx. Tailbone. You want to know why I'm giving you this chance? Truth is, as a sworn servant of the Master of Destruction, I'm not supposed to fraternize with your kind, but considering the state of my ship, I've got no other choice. Anyway, it's not like you're a proper builder. You're only an apprentice in the end of the day, so I'm sure it's fine. You wouldn't forsake me for a little thing like this, right? Anyway, I think we've chewed the fat long enough. If you want to cling to your life for a little longer, I suggest you continue working like the dutiful little builder you are. Just remember, you can get all sorts of useful materials by smashing things up. Just be careful that what you bash doesn't bash you back. You're an odd one since the moment I let you out of that cell. You've been scurrying about my deck and chatting with my crew without a care in the world. If anything, I'd wager you're actually enjoying this. There must be something wrong with you. I can't explain it any other way. I mean, why else would... Well, he just chopped my head in half. Why else would you wear that dopey grin on your face? Brain damage. Grin on your dopey mush. Faced with the same fate, most prisoners would be scared witless, but not you. You what? You always look like that when someone's got a job for you. Huh, it seems you aren't scared of us at all. I better keep you busy, or who knows what you might try and pull. Luckily, there's plenty for you to be getting on with. For starters, some of the boys on deck have got jobs that need doing. Report back to me when you've sorted them out.
I've been watching you, Builder. I saw you scramble around the deck, greedily pocketing all the wood you could find. The raging tempest that struck last night washed all of our navigation lights overboard. But such things can be rebuilt, can they not? To wit, I ask, I wish for you to use all the wood you collected to make some new torches. You see the worn-out workbench over there? Use it to make 5 torches. Here, I believe you'll need this oil to craft them.
It'll be nice when I'm off this boat. I love the voice acting for these guys, but too much, too close together is actually kind of hard on my voice.
Once you have the torches, you must put them back in their proper positions. 5 black blocks will be your sign. There's 1 by the workbench and 4 more around the stairs that lead below decks. Place 1 torch on each block. Do not fail me, Builder. Craft the 5 torches and put them in place. Return to me when you've finished the task.
Yeah, I need some water. Wonder goal idea, make the bossy girl's room into a cell. Yeah, we could do that. Okay. Oh, that's a good thing I'm doing all of this today. At the end of the stream. So I can kind of just take a break after we're done with this. Hopefully. Probably. So by the way, I looked up how the multiplayer for this game works, and it only works on that central island, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping it would be a little bit more substantial than that, but I'll live. Mainly just because I don't have anybody to co-op with. Hopefully by Dragon Quest Builders 3 we just have full campaign co-op, because that would be amazing.
It seems you've done exactly as I asked. The guiding flames burn as brightly as before. For a ship such as ours, they could do with being a touch more sinister. I do say so myself, but I shan't complain. The deck is illuminated once more. I must say, your propensity to create unsettles me. Not that it matters, you will soon outlive your usefulness. But your work is not over yet. There are others aboard this ship who might find some use for you. Go to them, I pray.
Yeah, they're kind of hinting that the Zelda sequel might have co-op. Dude, that'd be amazing. I would totally buy a Switch Mini just so Shell could play Zelda and I could play as Link. I would love that so hard. Oh well.
Well,
wait, no, this is a different one.
Well, if it isn't the so-called Builder, anyone think you own the place the way you're strutting around the deck? What's with that attitude? You're running errands for the boys on the captain's orders, and you want me to give you a job to do? Tell you what, you can help me relieve the boredom of being stuck on this good-for-nothing ship. As long as you're not afraid to put your life on the line. Truth is, I've always wondered whether builders can fight. How do you feel about going mano-a-mano with a monster? Oi, you fancy taking a swing at this kid? Just try not to kill him, eh? Alright, better put them dukes up. I warn you, though. That skeleton soldier's a proper head case. Come and find me after the fight's finished, if you can still walk.
Boop, 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 boop. Ow. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Come on. I most certainly did not defeat him, but that's okay.
You're a better boxer than you look, I'll give you that. Still, the only thing those pathetic punches of yours hurt was my pride. Not that I should be surprised. Ow. You're pretty bony for someone who claims to be a builder. That doesn't exactly bode well for your future career, does it? Lucky for you, I don't have a future. You don't have a future. Lucky you don't have a future to speak of at all. Alright, be off with you, and go tell the bosun what a weakling you are. You fight like a cow's cadaver. You builders really aren't cut out for combat after all. What's that? You would have smashed him to smithereens if you had had a weapon. A likely story. Going to bash him upside the skull with one of them torches you're such a whiz at whipping up? Don't make me laugh. Oh, what's that book you've got there?
We've learned a new recipe.
Yay!
Hitting sticks.
Well, don't just stand there smirking. Tell me what's so funny. You what? You just worked out how to make a cypress stick. Well, I never. Are you telling me that builders can invent things as well as make them? Well, don't just stand around looking gormless. Put your money where your mouth is and make this cypress stick then. You know where the workstation is, right? And one more thing. Once you've made it, don't forget to equip it. A weapon's no use otherwise.
Whew. Voice acting is hard. Because I usually get really bad hiccups if I'm putting on a whole load of different voices. It's not that big a deal, but ooh, I'm feeling it today.
The boy genius returns, cypress stick in hand. Now you really look the part. What do you say? Fancy another crack at that old bag of bones now that you've got a weapon?
Blah.
That's the spirit. I want to watch that Rotter try and put him...
1 second, I got hiccups. I gotta get rid of them, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to speak.
Okay. That's the spirit. I want to watch that Rotter try to put himself back together once you're through with him.
Well, that's easy enough.
Bone-crushing defeat. I don't know if I can pick myself up after this one. Go on then, lad. Go and brag about beating me to the bosun.
Bone-crushing defeat. Okay. Yeah, nothing new.
Well, you certainly gave that bag of bones a good hiding. Just look at the state of him. The only thing he's good for now is feeding a dog. You what? You feel a bit sorry for him. That's a new one. I'll wager no human ever shed a tear for a monster before. Just don't think you can butter me up by tickling my funny bone. Anyway, thanks for that, Builder. It certainly helped pass the time, if nothing else. I even think I learned something today. You builders are useless in a fistfight, but with a weapon in hand, you're not to be sneezed at. But you're not done for the day just yet, not by a long shot. I've got a feeling in my bones there's someone else on board who needs a helping hand.
Wee. Oh. Oh god, I'm running out of voices. I don't even remember what voice I gave all these guys.
My, you've been a busy little boy, haven't you? First you crack those torches, and now a cypress stick. But one can hardly call oneself a builder without one's tools for the trade. Where are yours, Builder? Do you even have any?
Yes.
Liar, the only thing you're carrying is that cypress stick. You haven't a single tool upon your person. Well, I think we ought to do something about that, hadn't we? I confiscated this pair of gloves from that builder in the brig below decks. Now they're yours. With these equipped, you'll be capable of hoisting up a whole host of objects without the need to smash them first. Ideal for organizing your articles in an orderly fashion. So, without further ado, take your newfound gloves, gather up all the barrels strewn higgledy-piggledy about the deck, place them on the mat beside me.
Yaha!
Okay, gloves. And honestly, if I were them, I'd just make the builder just do this all barehanded. And then he works up the gloves along the way. But then again, this is Dragon Quest. Very rarely does Dragon Quest ever end badly. Let's see, so this is finally out. Yep, came out half an hour ago? A little over half an hour ago. 45 minutes? Am I gonna do cities in the sky again? Really depends on if there's periodic, like, nightly attacks or anything like that. If I have to defend a city, yeah, I will probably put it up in the sky so I don't have to worry about it. Because that makes it easier.
Wonderful work, 6 perfectly positioned barrels. I'm sure you'll agree that a pair of gloves is an indispensable tool for any budding builder. I was under the impression that the youth of today were nothing but a swarm of work-shy wastrels. But based on your showing just now, I may have to reassess my stance. Sorry. Running out of breath a little bit.
Alas, no matter the blood, sweat, and tears you shed in servitude, you'll always be a builder, the eternal enemy of our exalted order. I fear your time among us will be but short. But your fate is not for me to decide. That is the captain's responsibility. It would appear you have attended to everyone's errands for now. Hurry along and inform the good captain that you require some more back-breaking chores.
Not bad, not bad. Looks like you've done everything the lads asked of you. Nice to see a human working his fingers to the bone for us monsters. And without a word of complaint, neither. If I doubted it before, I'm certain now you actually like this sort of thing. You're a proper weirdo, you know that. Still, I won't be satisfied until I hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Do you enjoy building things?
No.
Pull the other one. I saw you grinning like a goon back there. It's plain as the nose hole on my face that building stuff is what you live for. You've got all the makings of a master crafter, and that's why we can't let you live.
So that's why you keep cutting me?
Well, what with you builders being our mortal enemies and everything, I can't exactly have you running bow to stern and building like a billio, can I? I'm sorry to say it, kid, but I'm going to have to sever that smiling skull from your shoulders right now! Just tickling your ribs. Don't look so scared. I'm not really going to lop your noggin off. Well, as long as you stay on my good side, that is. After all, I wouldn't want to lose a willing worker like you. I reckon you've got what it takes to be a cracking little cabin boy. And what's more, I like the cut of your jib. What do you say, laddie? Will you join my skeleton crew? You don't have to say anything. I can tell you're too overcome with joy to thank me now. Actually, there's something else I've been meaning to ask you. What's that big book you're lugging around? I've never seen anything like it before. Huh? Where did this rain come from? Ah! Looks like you'll have to tell me later, laddie. Looks like there's another storm rolling in.
Apprentice Builder, you will do nicely. Oh, Apprentice Builder, you'll do nicely. Maybe? The question is, who is talking to us? Is it the goddess, or is it the weird hammerhood? This is your world to create, and yours to destroy. We're gonna keep it whatever. Now, come to me, my child. It's probably the goddess, but I don't know.
Oi, Clothiers, what are you gawking at? Didn't you just hear me? I told you to get your fleshy rump below decks and into the hold. It's far too dangerous up here for a landlubber like you.
I mean, dude, you're wearing all metal armor. Like, you're probably just as boned as I am. Yeah, I wanted to look at these people a little bit. So it's her and a gray-haired guy and some sad dude. Okay. I talked to her. What's happening in the world? We're doomed. What a way to go. That's when I thought things couldn't get any worse. The mother of all storm strikes. My luck runs dry just as I'm about to get soaked. Great. You builder, now's not the time to be rubbing your freedom in our faces. But stopped all this shaking. I shall be very cross. Oh, it is her talking to me this entire time. Anyway, we're gonna take a nap. That's a really nice rain sound. I like listening to the rain.
Ah, what the heck's going on?
Captain, come to the hole quickly. We're in deep goo-goo down here.
Blimey, I don't like the sound of this. Hold tight, I'm on my way. You all right there, Builder? Ah, but I can't be stopping to help some human. I've got to get into the holes. Oh my God, preserve us! This is bad. This is really bad. Hey, Builder, get your bony backside in here pronto. I need your help. Over here, Builder. What took you so long, eh? I got bad news, Builder. We've been swept right into a reef, and the rock's gone clean through the hole. If we don't fix this fast, we'll be heading down into Davy Jones's locker. I don't know if this'll work, but try cramming a crate into that hole. You got a pair of gloves, don't you? So use them. That was a closer shave than I would have liked, but you did it! You saved my... Oh, throw me a bone, not more holes! Ah, we're taking on more water! You've got to do something! Use more crates to plug up those holes!
I think I made that exact mistake last time, too. Whoops. Ah.
You're a lifesaver, Builder or no. I owe you one. But I'll run in with that rock has made mincemeat of my hull. The next wave that hits us could... Ah! I knew it! It's a race against time, Builder. Crab some more crates into those holes and hurry!
One who's created plugging holes. Hell yeah, I am. Sorry, Hargon. Yeah, I am. Gotta keep my language Dragon Quest friendly.
You shored up my ship good and proper, Builder. I don't know where we'd be without you. Shall hold for now, but who knows how much long... Oh, throw me a bone! We're done for! Holy moly, look at that one! We don't have any cranes big enough to plug a hole that size! This is it, Builder! It was nice knowing you! Don't forget me! Builder!
I will admit part of the reason why I didn't just skip to the end of the tutorial is because I really do like voice acting. Like evil characters. Like straight up, if you're a game developer and you need somebody to like voice act like B tier mobs, I can 100% do it for you. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, though, while this intro goes. Because otherwise I'm going to lose my voice for the rest of this. Isn't that... That's straight up Malroth's glove. I still wish this was properly, like, co-op campaigny. Because then I'd absolutely try and, like, play with somebody else. But if it's just messing around on the main island, I don't know, maybe. Like, even better, what if one player could just, like, play as Malroth? You can't build anything, but you can break stuff, and you can fight stuff. And if you get too far from the player, you just warp back to them. That would be really satisfying, actually. I would enjoy that. Hey, look, Malroth is fighting Malroth. That's weird. So for the record, Malroth is the final boss of Dragon Quest II. Which is... You know, I believe he's the monster that shows up in the back. It's been a long time since I played Dragon Quest II, and I never finished it. But I looked it up after the fact. I'll wander... Spoilers. The game's been out for, like, 30 years now. I think I'm fine. Alright. I have no idea how they're going to play it out in this one. Dude awakens on a sandy shore. It seems he's washed up on a desert island along with the wreckage of the skeleton ship. He decides to take a look around and see what he can see. Okay, so I'm just going to go fast here. We'll grab a bunch of food. But I'm not going to bother with too much else. I guess we'll grab a couple of things. I say that I immediately just go for everything I possibly can. Because I know I'm going to have to do some dumb tasks. So if I already have all of it, I don't have to worry about it. Suddenly, dude hears a voice. There's nothing here. Whole place is deserted. Where is this place anyway? How did I even get here? Voice seems to be coming from the other side of a rocky outcrop. Dude might be able to dig through the sand to get to the other side. Oh, interesting. I can hit it with the, Oh. Wish I could actually bring that with me, but I think I need the hammer to do so. But yeah, so each of the Dragon Quest Builders games is kind of an alternate retelling, or in this case, a far sequel to the previous, to the associated Dragon Quest game. So Dragon Quest Builders 1 is a alternate universe of the original Dragon Quest, where the Scion of Erdrick, the hero, took up the Dragon Lord's offering to actually like join him and stuff. Huh. I didn't know I could just carry that around with me. The sky's such a strange color. Have I died and gone to heaven? Hell, more likely. Huh? What's that noise? Hey, Spiky! Who the hell are you? Or is that who the heck are you? Probably heck. Finally, a live one. Say, you wouldn't happen to know how we wound up here, would you? You're on a ship that sank. Then you woke up on this beach. So, how come you didn't cark it too? What's your story? Your name's Dude, and you're an apprentice builder. Huh, never heard of one of them before. Congratulations, I guess. Anyway, name's Malroth. Hey, you want to see something really gruesome? Follow me. What's the matter? You're not squeamish, are you? Come on, you won't be disappointed. But remember, I can cook seaweed to get more food out of it, so I'm just gonna bare minimum for a little while. Not that we actually really need a whole lot of food anyway. Let's see. One thing is, how long have I been streaming for? Almost 8 hours. I'm gonna lose my voice if I do too much, but I want to get to the next island a little bit. Let's see. Give me. There's a lot of stuff here. Now that's what I call dead in the water. Bet you've never seen anything like this before. Seems like you and me are the only survivors from the shipwreck. What's that? You don't remember seeing me on board? If I wasn't on your ship, then how did I... What the? Hey, that girl isn't dead after all. She sounds like she's in a pretty bad way, though. We should do the right thing and put her out of her misery. I agree. Why won't you die? Where am I? How did I get here? Yeah! But you're pirates, aren't you? Filthy freebooting brigands who will take me captive and demand a ransom for my safe return. Wah! I can't get my voice back, but whatever, I can't do lady voices either. There she goes. She's got a mouth on her, hasn't she? There's only one way to make sure she shuts up for good. Mind if I do the honors? Yeah, so these are the other people that were in the hold. I didn't recognize them last time, but I didn't look very hard. But they absolutely are. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave these bodies here. I wonder how busy Shell is. I wonder if I could convince her to just voice act this female character for the next, like, 20 minutes. No. Because then there'd be kind of the implication that she'd voice act all the other female characters in this game. And there are too many of them. Get away from me, you villains. If you're gonna take me captive, at least tell me where we are and how I got here. Well. Oh. Well, we're on an island with nothing but sand, rocks, and a few corpses to keep us company. We must have washed up here with Dude when your ship sank. Just a moment, do I know you? Yes, I remember. You're that builder from the ship. The one who ran around grinning while those horde monsters barked orders at you. I know you were in cahoots with them, so that means this is all your fault. Well, what are you going to do about it? You're going to make the things we need to survive while we wait for a rescue party. Oh, well, alright. Even a rank amateur like yourself would be able to use that worn-out workbench outside to make the most basic essentials. I'm Lulu, by the way. Now, what we'll need to hold out... what will we need to hold out until help arrives? Let me see. Lulu's demands. We'll need shelter from the elements while we wait to be rescued. I'd rather not die of exposure before then. Walls must be at least 2 blocks high, and we'll need a door for getting in and out. Why not use the old shack? It's rather worse for the wear, but I'm sure you can fix the place up. You can salvage some of the decking from the wreckage to patch up any holes. Just use those gloves of yours to pack it up. Or pick it up. You won't have to worry about splinters that way. We have no idea how long it'll take for a search party to locate us. We'll need to find enough sustenance to tide us over until we're rescued. There's bound to be a scallywinkle or two on the seashore. They're edible as long as you give them a good grilling on the bonfire first. You'll need some wood to build a fire. Luckily for us, there are plenty of pieces of driftwood and broken barrels from the shipwreck lying about. May as well put them to use. Now, I can't be expected to put my head down for the night on these lumpy old rocks. I need a proper bed if I'm going to get my beauty sleep. I don't imagine you're capable of building 4 posters. So, we will have to make do with 3 piles of straw bedding. Place them in the room when you're done. Hey, when you start telling us what to do, Bossy Boots? Who made you leader here anyway? Oh, pipe down, you Neanderthal. You don't even have the common decency to wear a proper shirt. Don't think you're impressing anyone with those oh-so-mighty muscles. Say that again and I'll show you how mighty these muscles are. Oh, Builder, you'll do these little favors for me, won't you? You'll save me from this savagery. No. Pardon, I couldn't hear you from the waves crashing on the shore. I'll ask again. That's wonderful. I knew you'd do exactly as I asked. You can consider these little tasks as training exercises if you'd like. Then, when you become a fully-fledged builder, you'll have me to thank for it. Training exercises? Who does this girl think she is? Remember what I said about putting her out of her misery? How about we put her out of our misery instead?